from the Midwest region of the United States, we introduce to you the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jonathan Zimmerman, and to my left we have the End Master, the Crucifier, the Pastor and Reverend, Noah Cruz.
You're introducing everyone like this, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like this.
You're next, buddy.
I don't like it.
Across the table from me, we have the silent but deadly, the timeliest of plutonium, Mr. Encyclopedia Brown, Grant
Can
King.
you make this stop?
And then to my right, we have the one, the only, the game changer himself, Eddie Merrill.
Leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So happy New Year's, guys.
It's
Well,
well,
2016.
yeah.
It's gonna be.
You're right. That's a good point.
We need to get out of this year.
Bye. All right.
Anyways, so to honor the new year, we have decided to do our first ever official, the Chocolate Dollar Awards.
that are
episode.
worth nothing. But here we go.
It's worth nothing, but it's our opinion, it's our choices. We're gonna
Would you
kick things
stop
off.
That's disgusting.
We're gonna kick things off with the worst movie of 2016. The nominations are.
Wait,
All right. So
Warcraft.
each.
I was gonna say, can we start end this discussion right now?
Yeah.
Warcraft.
Okay. So are we each nominating a movie for like each? So
The joke
was that
Warcraft
I
is
know.
gonna be
I
the only
understand.
nomination and therefore the
I
winner.
understand.
Let's decide.
Okay. So for each of these categories, are we each?
Captain America Civil War.
Are we gonna each nominate like for each category our own thing, and then we'll come to a group consensus?
My thoughts were like, you know, if you can come up in your head with like 3 options or whatever, and then you can throw them in there. You don't have to come up with 3, but I'm suggesting 3 because we're going to start off with you, starting off the nominations with the movies, and then Grant will start off with the video games, and we'll go with Ed with the TV shows and stuff. So if somebody nominates something that you were thinking about nominating, we don't want to duplicate the nomination. Well, I mean, we could if you wanted.
Let's just continue and see what happens. All right.
Okay. So for the best movies of 2016.
Wait, I want to talk about the worst movies. I want to talk about it.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. So, all right. So this we're doing worst movie of 2016. So, yeah.
No, there was some.
Warcraft was bad.
Warcraft was bad. I haven't seen any of them, but from the reviews, a lot of the rom-com movies this year have not turned out well.
Like which movie? What are you doing?
Just any of them.
He's trying to eat some cheese and
salami
salami.
for the new year.
Yeah.
What are you about?
Hey, we want to enjoy this podcast too.
Pass
This is our work. Just kidding. Anyway.
Thanks.
The rom-coms weren't that great.
Like which ones?
All of them.
Like Deadpool?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, it came out in February.
It's considered a rom-com.
Yeah.
No.
I guess we should specify the nominations, at least for movies and video
I'm done
games.
talking because there's cheese and meat here. So.
It has to have been within January 1st, 2016 and December 31st, 2016.
Correct.
So.
I feel like that's a given.
It's
It's your standard, typical
year.
it came out originally in 1992, but it was re-released.
Anyway,
It's not like business fiscal year. We're not doing
No.
no.
Quarter one. Yeah.
Grant, were you gonna say
Yeah,
something?
But it had to do with the good movies, not the bad ones.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and Warcraft automatically wins. I feel
It's
like.
going to
You wanna
win.
talk more about
Like,
it?
let's talk
We gotta
about
know
that.
we gotta know the competitors.
Gotcha.
Suicide Squad was pretty terrible.
Oh, you know what?
It was pretty bad.
Okay, you know there's a competitor now.
What?
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, exactly. It was really, really
really
bad.
like. I have not seen the movie. So.
I haven't either.
Really? Wait, you guys didn't see it?
Nope.
I feel like you would have seen it.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't get the chance.
Not
to see
movies
it.
you don't like. You don't
I
like
definitely
twice.
didn't. I definitely didn't Google it.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous, and probably the only way you should have done it, because who's gonna spend $10 on that movie? Also, we did spend money on. We spent money. Yeah, we spent money on Warcraft, so I guess we can't
more
really
than
say
we
that.
should have.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of fun to go see it. Though.
Okay, yeah, I am glad that like we went and were we the only ones? We were the only ones
Yeah,
in the theater
because I
too.
explained and made
Yeah.
fun of the movie. The entire
Yeah, well, we
time.
all did that. But like, and we've talked about this movie time and time again on this podcast.
We have.
Yes, because
least,
it's
like, 3 other
so
times.
bad. It's mind blowing because the entire
It's not-
time you're like, I kind of want this to be good.
Yeah.
Like, not only the pacing is bad, like,
It's
lot of
just-
everything.
It gave you moments of hope
Assassin's
where you
did-
thought it might get good, and then it's like, nah, never
Yeah.
mind.
Hey, did Assassins come out this?
It did. I have
Assassin's
not yet
Creed?
seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
It came out this year.
Pull up the ranking. Let's see what it's doing on IMDb.
It's about like
Or Rotten Tomatoes, or...
yeah, it's like meh. I think for most
Meh?
people.
Not Warcraft level bad, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll pull it up. You guys keep talking.
The problem, there aren't a lot of like outstanding terrible movies this year. I don't think there's just a lot of mediocre. It's just like, yeah, this was a year. Like,
I saw
there are
Magnificent Seven, and I
Yeah.
thought that was
Magnificent
okay.
Seven was really good.
I
haven't
think
seen
most
it.
people would disagree with you, but yeah,
Really?
most people thought it was mediocre.
I haven't seen it.
I really liked it. It has a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes, but 62% on their audience score.
It's like a...
So
It's like average to be like a 4 out of like 10.
yeah, average rating 4.10.
I'm not okay with that.
I still want to see it. I probably will see it.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of like the Assassin's Creed guy of the group.
yeah.
Or I would say
Did you say Groot?
Groot. Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking
That's
of
the name of
which,
the Assassin's
have you
Creed
seen
guy?
the Guardians of the Galaxy
Trailer.
Volume 2 trailer?
Hasn't come out.
Yeah.
Oh, I want a category.
Huh.
Best trailer.
Oh,
of
okay.
16.
We can throw that
Of
in there if you want.
2016.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
throw that in there. I'll include that.
Because we're already gonna make Warcraft the worst movie of the year.
Yeah.
It's a given. We
So
all hated
congratulations,
it. We all
Suicide
are so
Squad.
disappointed.
You
There's
avoided
no
the
sharp
barely. You came out of that by the hair of your
Okay,
chinny chin.
I want to ask you
That
this
was a
then.
bad movie though.
Which movie was worse, Suicide Squad or Batman vs Superman, in your opinion?
Okay, here's the thing. Batman v Superman is a better.
Oh, that was in that? That was in this year?
yeah.
Here's the thing. Batman v Superman.
It was a movie. Like
Yeah.
it can actually stand alone as a movie. Like you're like, okay, there are elements of this that I enjoyed Suicide Squad more. Like I had more fun with it, but it was so bad. Like it like as a movie,
movies can
like
be bad, you can still
movie
enjoy it.
wise, it's bad, but like comic book wise, it's like enjoyable. Like there are parts of it. Batman v Superman, you just kind of drudged along the entire time. You're like,
That's the thing. I feel like for all of its horribleness, it did pull itself up a little bit
Yeah.
in some aspects.
Yeah.
But Suicide Squad just like kept digging themselves in.
yes,
Like, well, like
Yeah.
didn't get too horrible. It just got like
yeah,
continually more like, now we're doing this.
yeah.
Like,
It's like, why? What are you doing?
not like a 13-year-old is writing the script.
Or yeah.
Anyways, we spent too much time on the worst parts of entertainment in
let's move
2016. We're going to go ahead and start off with
Sorry
the best
about that.
movie of 2016.
Warcraft.
I feel some additional criteria other than the obvious would be at least a half of us have had to have experienced it,
Yeah.
and then also we have to have seen it.
Yes.
I guess that's another obvious
That
thing. 'cause
that is we've experienced it.
Assassin's Creed
But-
by far.
I haven't seen it.
I
just
closed
let it-
my eyes and
You're just-
basked in the movie.
I never saw it, but man,
it
did
was
I
on- it
experience
was on
that thing.
mute.
Well, okay, because there's plenty of movies that came out that I'm sure some of us like, but we haven't seen yet. Like for me, Assassin's Creed, I haven't seen it yet. I don't think
But
any
you
of
like
us have
it?
seen it.
Man, that was a great movie. I enjoyed it a lot, but I haven't seen it yet.
But never mind.
What are you saying?
It was a beautiful condescending.
that's logical.
But you like it?
but yeah.
Okay, anyways, Noah, you go ahead and start off. Do you guys want to just nominate anything you feel like it, or do you want to just nominate one and we'll have Grant and then Ed
let's
and then
just
me?
go around the table. We'll each throw out a couple.
Don't pee in here.
Okay,
That was a water bottle.
Grant poured from a Gatorade bottle to a cup.
Butter?
to a
Butter.
carpet.
Dude, from the Gatorade butter.
Anyways,
What? Okay, so I know that none of you have seen this movie,
What are you bringing up?
but because it's my favorite movie and it was such a good movie this year. Hell or High Water, with Chris Pine
I've heard a lot of good things
Ben
about it.
Foster, and it was very, very good. Very good.
Okay.
Just film like
That's kind of like
the filmmaking is
Cowboys-ish, right?
yeah, it's like modern. It's like a modern day like cowboy movie. It's like a love story to the old westerns.
Okay, because I did
that
have.
makes me
Or
want
a
to see it.
love letter to the old westerns.
That
But
makes me want to see it. So
it is very good. but because you guys haven't seen it and we can't talk about it,
Don't spoil it, because I want to see it.
yeah,
I've heard good things about it as well.
it's really good.
I have not seen it, and
All
I
I
like
heard was
it. so, you know.
typing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's my nomination. But Grant, go ahead and you nominate yours, and I'm
We're just
sure
doing one at a
we'll
time.
discuss our favorite movies.
I'm just gonna get the obvious out of the way.
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just keep it in there. But
I'm glad it's in the combo.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's my favorite this year.
I just might as well throw it in there.
Yeah.
It I was trying to think because I didn't want to. Now that I say that, do we just want to throw one out? I'm not sure.
Civil War is in there, right?
Yeah. Civil War was really, really good.
Okay. Is that your nomination, or is that... Because I was going to wait to
I'm
include
still
our
thinking.
nominations.
We can.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have more nominations than just 4. I'm sure.
Okay.
When did Hateful Eight come out?
Probably this year.
One
It sounds
second.
like it came out this year. I think.
I think mine came out late last year, like a holiday season movie, like
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll go see it on Christmas kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That came
Man,
out
you guys
December
are just-
25th, 2015.
There you
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't
So-
count.
I was gonna say because I think
Yeah.
I think that was a go see it on Christmas kind of movie.
go. Mm-hmm. Doctor Strange came out. I'm not gonna nominate it for best movie though.
You want
Is Rogue One yours?
I'll just leave it at Rogue One.
Okay.
I'll throw anything else in.
Yeah, Ed, you haven't
Okay.
seen Doctor Strange yet.
What about
have
you?
You want to see when
Yeah, but-
Daddy's Home came out? I know that's not going to be mine, but
What?
I don't know. Have you? It's like a
Did you-
Will
No, I
Ferrell
haven't
movie.
I was
seen
gonna
it.
say, did you just lean back on the rack behind you and look at the movies and choose one?
No, I'm trying not to chew into the mic.
I appreciate that. December 25th, 2015.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I was just
Close.
had a 14-hour plane ride, and I was like, not depressed, but it's a 14-hour plane ride. And I'm just like, and
Well, you
then
also watched Deadpool, didn't you?
I did watch Deadpool. I also watched Daddy's Home, and it was one of these that I'm like, it's probably going to be a terrible movie. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
If you lower your standards,
Exactly. And so
Well, it's a Will Ferrell movie, so you got to lower it to some
Oh,
level.
yeah.
my sister said when
There's
she,
no. Here's the thing. You have a separate standard that's just labeled Will Ferrell.
no, it's my
The
sister
Ferrell
said
standard.
that she saw it too, and then she like looked it up, and the reviews on it said like it wasn't as bad as we thought it was gonna be. Like, so I was like, hey, I'm not the only person who thought this, but I don't know, not like that was the best.
I'm really struggling to remember all of the movies that came out that I
can
saw.
pull up a list and because Google has their nifty.
Oh, Star Trek Beyond came out.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
a
Star
really
Trek
good movie.
Beyond. I
was
kind of
really
feel
good.
like we should just collectively come up with ideas because this
Yeah.
whole individual nomination
Yeah, I
isn't
agree.
working.
I'll say Civil War because I remember that's probably
Okay.
the first movie I saw in 2016, like new movie, and that was in May.
And
or
you saw-
April.
you
or
saw it
whenever.
before
Yeah,
we did,
yeah,
too.
I think that's the first new movie that I've seen that I like remember from this year. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
in terms
uh,
of movies that I've seen this year.
Batman v Superman.
Yep, you
Came out
have
before that.
so Google's list. Sorry, go ahead and finish it. What you were saying.
That's
No, that was it.
Okay. Google's list of movies when you Google movies 2016 is Captain America: Civil War, La La Land, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, Moonlight, Zootopia, 31, Finding Dory.
Finding Dory was kind of a letdown.
That wasn't terrible.
I mean, it was good, but it was B-list Pixar. You know?
I
Yeah.
didn't see it. Was it?
Manchester by the Sea, Hell or
yes,
High
I need
Water,
to see
Batman
that.
v Superman, 10 Cloverfield Lane, Deadpool, Arrival, Hidden Figures, Hail Caesar, Suicide Squad, The Jungle Book, Everybody Wants Some,
Jungle Book.
Jackie, The Nice Guys, Ghostbusters, A Monster Calls, Sing Street, Star Trek Beyond, Independence Day Resurgence, Doctor Strange, Love and Friendship.
Did any of you
The
guys see
BFG.
Independence Day?
Yeah,
No.
it was terrible.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's what you
Wiener.
expect.
Wiener, The Secret Life of Pets, Moana, Silence, Pete's
Wiener.
Dragon, X-Men Apocalypse, The Edge of 17, The Legend of Tarzan, Allegiant, Zoolander 2, Fences, Mike and Dave Need,
I saw
Wedding
Zoolander
Dates,
too.
Alice Through the Looking Glass, Sing, Warcraft,
Warcraft.
Dirty Grandpa, The Accountant, Jason Bourne, Hacksaw
yeah.
Ridge, Elle,
Oh, Hacksaw Ridge.
The
that
Shallows,
was so good.
That's
Office
Jason
Christmas
Bourne.
Party, and The Purge Election Year.
Did you guys see Hacksaw Ridge? Grant left, by the way.
I did
want
not.
to.
That's
It's-
the one with gay Spider-Man, right? Hey, just kidding. I heard it was good.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good.
Do you want me to throw it in there?
Well, you guys haven't seen it, so
Yeah.
it
Oh,
doesn't
I can't be
matter.
elected. So it's pretty much going to be Rogue One
Or Civil War. That's pretty much what it's
Did
gonna.
you see Star Trek Beyond?
I did not. However,
Grant, did you see Star Trek Beyond?
I did watch the first 2 Star Trek.
think you did.
Because I rented them from the library.
On DVD, of course,
Exactly.
because you don't have a Blu-ray player.
I also watched Shawshank Redemption for the first time.
Hey,
this
Grant.
year.
I haven't seen that yet.
Did
Did
you
you
see
see?
him?
Did you see Star Trek Beyond?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I'd say that counts.
can add
to
that.
throw it in there then.
Okay. So pretty much, it's
I think the acting in that movie was really good, and the story was solid, but like
it felt like an episode.
Yeah.
instead of a movie, which was okay.
Spock just shows no emotion.
You didn't see it.
You don't know if you did or not.
Okay, I thought that was like the whole Spock thing.
Yeah, it was a Spock thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have basically we have
Grant's
Rogue One, A
breaking
Star
doors
Wars
over
Story, Captain America: Civil War, and Star Trek Beyond.
Yeah.
It's not a bad list to pull from. Those are all pretty good movies.
Okay, so
There's not much diversity.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sci-fi
exactly.
superheroes, sci-fi.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about my problems with each. You guys
Wait,
can talk about.
you
and
all
make
three saw
arguments
Deadpool,
and-
so we could throw that in there if you guys
we
want
could.
to.
I wouldn't
You
say
want
it's
to?
the best of this year, but we
I'd
could.
say it was the funniest.
Yeah.
It
It was real funny.
Yeah.
I will say there were some things I really did think were funny in Deadpool, except I think I watched the trailers too many
there you
times
go.
that it kind of did kill some of the stuff.
I said it was the
I
funniest.
also watched the shortest version.
That
On
is
an
true.
airplane.
You watched the PG-13 version.
Did you all see Doctor Strange?
Nope.
Grant and Ed did.
Okay. Anyways,
Anyway,
so yeah, do you want to leave it at those three, or do you want to throw Deadpool in? Your guys' call.
okay.
I think Deadpool could be in there, but it's
Okay.
not like top level. It's more like in there just because we've all seen it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the nominations for the 2016 Best Movie, according to the Chocolate Dollar Crew, is Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, Captain America: Civil War, Star Trek Beyond, and Deadpool. Let the debates begin.
Ding. Okay.
Can you repeat that again? I'm serious. Can you repeat that?
Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, Captain America: Civil War, Star Trek Beyond, and
Okay.
Deadpool.
I'm gonna pull out Rogue One immediately. I'm gonna withdraw it from the running because I honestly don't think it's strong enough.
Really?
It's a very entertaining movie, but man, does it have its flaws. The first half of the movie is super, super, super slow, and you're just drudging through it.
I do agree that they have, but the thing is, the reason is because since it's not technically a sequel or anything like that,
Yeah.
they wanted to make it so you could just go into this movie, watch this movie, and be done with this movie. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to watch 3 movies, ish before, and so like they had to literally world build an entire universe around one girl in
And
30
here's the
minutes.
thing. I didn't think the characters were that fascinating.
They weren't. No, they weren't.
They weren't.
Wow, okay.
If you think of the original trilogy, you think of Han,
Oh, yeah, in
Princess Leia,
comparison,
Chewie, R2D2, C3PO, and Luke and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
All of those characters, each and every one of them, in Episode 4, every single one of them is fascinating, and you're drawn to each of them individually.
Yeah.
The only character that I'm like, I want to know more about is the droid.
K2SO,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
I
because of
it's like
Alan
I want to
Tudyk.
know. I want to know his history.
Yeah.
I want to know how he
wanna
got
know.
No,
there.
that's
Like,
the only character people continually are like, man, yeah, that was a good character. Everybody
I
else
kinda-
is
I kinda-
forgettable.
I kind
They-
of want to know
none
more
of them
about the
had-
blind guy. I don't know his
He's
character name.
fascinating, but again, it's just like,
his backstory is wrapped up in like 4 lines.
Yeah.
Like they don't
True.
even leave it open. They just kind of package it and put it away.
yep.
Yeah.
The thing is there's zero character development. Not that there
Yeah.
can be
No.
character development, but like this is a longer version of the exact same kind of everybody dies movie. In Saving Private Ryan, there was character development.
yeah.
You know, like they all die at
okay.
the end. You know, like same.
Seen that.
No, it's just like same equivalent of like it's a good solid story where they're not gonna. I'm happy the writers chose to kill everybody off.
Also, spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Woo!
But but that's the thing. Like, I loved it. I loved Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I think about it, the more complaints I have with it, and the more I'm just like, I wanted more.
Gotcha.
And again, there's no such thing as a perfect movie.
No.
And I'm going to find flaws with any movie. But I'm gonna compare this to Civil War. The flaws with Civil War, I forget about because I love that movie so
yeah.
dang much. It's
Yeah.
so entertaining.
I think the interesting thing both about Rogue One and Captain America, and you could even make the argument for Star Trek Beyond, is that they kind of have a universe of movies built around them already.
Yeah.
So that if you have an understanding of those other movies, then you get more enjoyment out of these
Yep.
movies. So
And that's the thing. Like, if you were to compare Rogue One with Guardians, they both have. It's both a team movie.
One with owls?
No, Guardians of the Galaxy. No, I know what you're saying. Like, again, they did have to tell a different type of story with Rogue One in that it had to be wrapped up in a movie.
yeah.
But Guardians, you get plenty of character development, and you like each of those characters a lot about the end of it, and you're attached to each of them. I mean, you're attached different ways and like
Yeah.
different levels, but like in Rogue One, like Grant and I have said, like K2SO is the only character you actually care for at the end of it, and that's a problem if you're gonna kill off every single character.
I cared for all the characters. I just, when you're talking about like who I want more information on,
name each and every one of them.
I couldn't. You have Jyn Erso, you have Cassian Andor, K2SO.
Yep, and that's
don't
it.
remember their name.
And that's it. Those are the three.
Bodhi or Bodhi,
Nope.
however it's pronounced.
Bodhi Rook.
Bodhi Rook.
That's the pilot.
Yeah.
And then Baze was the guy with the machine gun.
That's right. That's
and then
Baze.
Chirrut Imwe.
Yeah.
And the only reason I know those names is because I had to look them up. I was like, who are these characters?
Okay.
And
you
that's
have a good
that's a
point.
disappointment.
It's funny what you said
know?
about it being too slow, because I was thinking like,
Krennic.
it's too like fast and choppy. But then again, like it was fast and choppy, but it was slow in like the emotion because it's just all this chop, like setting up the universe stuff.
Yeah.
Which I will admit, I don't think any of us when we left the theater, except maybe you, Jonathan, and that's not to single you out, but like we're like, whoa, yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah, hey, cool. I think a lot of us, like, sure we weren't. Oh wow, it sucked or whatever. But
Yeah.
I was blown away by Hollywood actually being okay with killing off the main characters. That was my one. Like, I was like, good. Like, I hate when it happens, but that's good. That actually is, like.
Yeah.
you did get
I
that
agree.
satisfaction. I must.
Like,
agree
it's
with that.
not
One thing
really
Rogue One does-
satisfaction. I don't want the main characters to die, but like,
Yeah.
it completes the story. It's the
Yeah.
perfect way for
Yeah.
that
Wrapped it
story to
up,
end.
yeah.
Like, they couldn't make that story end any other way. Like, that's the best way to end the story.
Yeah.
I would
It's not-
argue that
it's not
Rogue
some
One
weird
is
open
better
world.
at being a standalone movie than Civil War is.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Because it's built
there's no
in one.
question about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's been
I don't
long
think
enough
that
since I've
matters.
seen Civil War.
I honestly don't. I think you can still go to Civil War, not see any of the movies beforehand, and have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think you would struggle.
Yeah.
I really
you
want
struggle
see
to
Civil
follow
War
along
again.
to be
Yeah.
like, wait, what? Why is this guy important? Why is this guy only in like 15 minutes of the movie versus this and that? But
yeah. And I suppose.
And if you saw Civil War, Spider-Man with no like background, Spider-Man would be a weird addition. Mm-hmm. Like you just like you have no background, like what Spider? You just, what?
You're like, why is this kid here?
why does he make Star Wars references?
no, and then like
Oh, they never make Marvel references.
no, but you know what I mean. Like these characters,
tricky.
these characters are just all pulling together, and they just seem to materialize out of thin air.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
both of you looked behind.
I
me.
know, because
The-
I
the
saw the
door
door
started
was moving,
moving.
and we were like, what?
I think my dog is trying to get in.
Skippy, go away.
Like your
But-
actual
but, like-
dog, or like your dog.
Yo, what a dog.
Dog is in DOG, not DAW.
No, D-O double G, am I right?
Snoop
There
Dogg.
is a-
Okay, so I guess we can kind of
DOW.
transition into Captain America. What's the best case for why that should or shouldn't be considered the best movie of 2016?
I think we should talk about
Or do we want to talk?
Star Trek a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. I think. Okay. Do you guys agree with me in this? In that was probably the best Star Trek movie in the trilogy of the new movies. I'm not entirely sure that's how I feel about it myself either, but like just kind of gut reaction. That's how I feel.
I don't think it's the best of the three. And I think a lot of people are saying it's the best of the three because they want it to be. But I honestly don't think it's the best.
Okay.
I think
Which one do you like?
I think the,
The
first
first
one
one?
is the best.
Okay.
I
First
really,
one is most solid and all well-rounded.
yeah, I really, really like Into Darkness
Mm-hmm.
because I really like Benedict Cumberbatch. but
Benedict Cumberbatch.
but it is too Wrath of Khan. That is the
Yeah.
problem. It falls
Well,
flat
I mean-
because it's like we've seen this before, this exact
Yeah.
story, which
A couple things were a little different, but
not enough.
I think
You never have to worry about that in Star Wars.
Episode 7, aka Episode 4,
Hey.
for our generation.
Okay, I will point that. Sorry to go back to Star Wars, but I saw it with my family again, so it was my second time, their first time.
I need to see it.
And my
a
little
second time.
sister leans over to me and she's like, "They don't blow up the Death Star in this one, right?" I was like, I'm not gonna answer that for you. You're just gonna have to figure it out. Oh, they blew it up. We got to build another one before the next movie.
in a week.
Yes.
yeah.
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 No, what I was gonna say is I think Star Trek had the best character development for characters that were already developed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Like-
agree.
Like they these characters already seemed pretty set, you know.
Yeah.
But even then, they moved to like, you know, and developed
The
in
Bones
different
and the
ways.
Spock scenes together.
Oh, that was
like,
amazing.
Were super good.
Yeah.
And a lot of development.
The
for both
reason
of those
why I
characters.
kind of feel like my gut reaction to this being the best of the three is because I really like the first one relies a lot on the whole epic factor of like, if you know the universe, you know, this is gonna blow you away.
The song pretty much playing in the background, getting everybody pumped up, like,
you know, but it relied a lot on that, whereas like Star Trek Beyond, it was kind of, I don't know, it just felt more like established to me, and I don't know, more reminiscent.
Ed, you
want
to say something so bad, I can tell.
No, what do you want to say?
No, what do you want to say?
I thought you came up with the intro off the top of your head, and you have it all written down. I'm like, that's not fair. I was like, oh, it's pretty good.
No, I knew that was gonna happen. But anyway, back to what? Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I think it has the best character development out of all of them.
All of the movies that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
But that's
not saying the best.
That doesn't make it the best.
No,
movie.
I'm not saying it's the best. Has the best story even, but it's just the best. Like the characters actually move from point A to point B.
Right.
Emotionally, they're not like.
It doesn't feel like, where did that come from?
Yeah. I mean, like. I'm trying not to go back to Star Wars. And be like,
I know.
be like, Generous, yeah, she just wanted to, you know, do the same thing the entire movie and wasn't like, oh, but what about other people? Or, you know,
Yeah.
oh, but what about anything else
Yeah.
besides this?
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not gonna go back to Star Wars, but man, could I. But we're not gonna go back.
Okay.
We're gonna continue. So
Okay.
Star Trek. I don't think it was better than Civil War, in my opinion.
Okay.
But what do you guys think?
What about Deadpool?
funny movie. Done.
Very, very funny movie. It was not. It's. Yeah. Because it was doing something different. A fourth wall, superhero breaker,
The
fourth wall breaker.
ground breaking, yeah.
And it's rated R. It was doing kind of new ground. I think that kind of surprised people. And because of that, it did really, really well. And people wanted to see something new with the superheroes.
Plus, it had star power with the name of the character.
Right. Because Deadpool is pretty common.
But I don't think any of the movies similar to this are going to take off to the same degree.
No.
Gotcha.
And it wasn't that good of a movie. It really wasn't. It was very funny and very entertaining. But, the plot, the superhero saves the girl. That was it.
They knew what
Gotcha.
they were going in with, and they went with it. They went with it hard because they knew that they were just going to be a generic superhero movie with a lot of language and Deadpool.
Yeah. And because Deadpool is a fourth wall breaker, they can make flaws in the movie and point it out and be fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so literally any flaw in that movie
essentially
covers itself up.
Yeah.
So essentially, what you're saying is Captain America: Civil War takes best movie 2016.
I think of the movies that we have seen collectively, yes.
Okay.
In my opinion. But what do you guys think?
See, I want to agree. I want to make some sort of fight for Star Trek, but I don't know, just because Civil War was such a it wasn't different, but it was such a new spin on superheroes that it kind of pulls itself ahead a little bit.
I mean, if Batman v Superman hadn't came out this year as well, then it would have been everybody would have been like, oh, the superheroes are fighting each other, but
see, I just forgot that movie.
Yeah.
existed.
So
also I'm stealing your word.
Everybody else in collective agreement? Are we the official Chocolate Dollar Awards winner of Best Movie 2016 goes to Captain America: Civil War. Yay! All right. So for the next category, we have the best video game. We want to try to figure out how to collectively put it together. Do we all have nominations?
We can all just throw out video games.
Does it have to have come out this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not counting remasters. Just saying.
Yeah, not counting remastered.
I'm just kicking
Skyrim
Skyrim out right away.
Yeah.
That's
Overwatch is the first one that comes to mind.
Overwatch.
And that wins.
Yeah, it's
not
probably
necessarily.
going to end up winning.
It's probably going to, but we can still throw in other nominations.
the thing is just if you look at just the game,
Mm-hmm.
just the game,
Yeah.
not any of the stuff that's happened outside with the movie, the little shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
it's kind of a boring universe.
Well, because you don't know anything.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
the thing is, if I'm just judging a game just on that,
Just on the game alone.
just on the game alone, yeah, it does not have.
But
what-
it is
what-
so freaking fun.
Oh, it is. It's
so
a really
fun.
good game. It is. It is. I would
But it's
say.
one person per console. That's the one thing I
See,
You can't.
I was gonna say it definitely takes the shooter category. If we're gonna break this into subcategories,
Yeah.
it definitely
And-
would.
Yeah.
Next year, I might try to break it out into different categories since I know this is something we might try to do. But just
In my
for this
opinion,
year's,
I think Titanfall 2 could give it a run for its money because it's super, super fun.
Mm.
But Overwatch would still absolutely win.
Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Also
forgot
fun.
about that until I saw this, and I have not really played Battlefield 1, but I do know quite a few people who love it.
But all things
It is really fun.
all things compared, if I'm just talking about story and world building, Overwatch
Doesn't count if
has.
it's the actual world.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
talking about World War One or? I was like, we already kind of know it. We took classes.
It's still a game, and I'm just talking about just the game. So like the world building in both of those, Overwatch does take it because the interaction with the characters is a lot more rich.
yeah.
Um,
Well, and
This was a really good year for shooters.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Really good year.
really bad year for story-driven games.
Yes. Dishonored 2, though. Hey.
Yeah,
that came
Dishonored
out, and I
2,
really
and,
enjoyed that movie.
so did,
that game.
Telltale's Batman series.
And Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Hey, there you go. We
No.
can count mobile games. If you
No.
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 Ah, nah.
That game was a piece of trash.
It was a piece of trash that made a lot of money really
Yeah,
fast,
it
and now
was-
it's just still around. It's
it
like
was
a cancer that's in
It
the
was a
background.
good beta.
But isn't that
is
the
still
dream?
in beta?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I would say Overwatch.
Because
Kind of, I don't know, because the other games that have come out recently, I mean, Civ 6 is a really, like, it's not completely polished, but, like, it's such a, like, rudimentary, like, they haven't changed much, but they have changed how you play, like,
okay.
how you control your city, how you do stuff, but, like, the general, you're a city, you take over the world, or you do, like, through diplomacy, you know, like, that hasn't changed.
Sid
So-
Meier's Civilization 6.
you know what I mean? So like it doesn't. I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking. Like because Overwatch kind of is and isn't. It's kind of weird because if you think about it, Overwatch is a really, really, really good rebranding of TF2.
Yeah.
Like
It's a AAA TF2.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like it just makes that.
But I feel like
genre.
it can stand enough on its own.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but-
and it
but it-
doesn't
but it
have to
can-
reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
The thing is, I think it can only stand if you have all the outside stuff. Without that, if we did not have the comics, did not have the movies, did not have the.
Do you
trailer-
think that most of
I
the
think-
players like watched
could-
all the shorts? And
No,
stuff, though?
but I'm just saying, like, to make the game all around the best.
You could kind of
Right.
make.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if we're just talking about
So,
Overwatch,
to make it the best.
yeah, I'm talking.
you have to
I'm talking about
include
like
all
for
the
this.
other
I'm talking
media.
like for
Yeah.
this year,
Right.
like.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this year, you have to like to make it the best. You have to include all the other media. Otherwise, I would say like Battlefield 1 probably would be better.
I
Or
feel like.
Titanfall 2.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Or Dishonored 2.
Dishonored 2 probably actually.
Have you played it?
Do you want me to
Mm.
play
I have
Dishonored too?
Okay.
You guys haven't played it. So what's the point?
Yeah, but
don't
have
think
any of
that
us
really
really
counts
played
for this
Battlefield?
one.
Like,
That
did
would
you
be
guys play Battlefield
Overwatch.
1? I forget. Did you?
I've
say
played
you
a
did, or
little
you
bit.
simply-
Just
Played the
a
beta
teensy
and some
beansy
other
bit.
times.
Okay.
What about guys? Battleborn.
Literally got murdered
I'm
by
gonna throw it in there
Overwatch.
just because you know
Wow, it just got thrown in the dumpster heap and just forgotten about immediately.
it was the best alternative for us when the four of us were hanging out and we couldn't all play Overwatch together. That's really honestly
but
where
like
Battleborn fell for us.
it was just, I don't know, man. It's just so.
I
like,
thought it was fun until I
okay.
played Overwatch. Okay, and
So
it always.
okay, that's the best.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
just
good
super
description of it.
okay.
I don't think we ever played it when we. No, well, we did at first, but like we always seemed to have bad internet connection.
Mm-hmm.
And then like even the times where I can't even remember the times where we didn't have bad internet connection.
It was,
Fine.
yeah, it was.
I think the
It had
servers are just
terrible
poop.
And then it was
servers.
just like
It didn't have a lot of support after launch.
Reyna was a support.
I think the thing is, I think they
Miko.
instantly.
I had a dream. That's weird.
Squatchy.
I had a dream that I was playing as Reyna for something.
Why?
I don't know.
When was
He's-
this?
He's
Probably
weird.
recently.
You dreaming at Reyna?
Mm,
I was playing as Reyna.
he is
Just 'cause
Reyna.
she, like-
Let's stop this conversation. Wow.
Um, I think they cut their losses really fast. They
Yes.
went from a full dev team on it to half to 3 people probably.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, no, we need to work on Borderlands 3 now.
you know, like they
Yeah.
just instantly cut their losses when they realized, oh, Overwatch.
Yeah. Oh wow, Overwatch is very good.
When they went
Whoops.
into the break room and saw
It's like
when they went into the break room and saw Overwatch being played.
okay. So for the sake of, because I feel like not all of us have played a lot of the same games this year, the 4 that I went ahead and listed as we were talking about it: Overwatch, Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, and Battleborn.
The Division.
The Division did come out this year.
The Division
That was a
didn't.
terrible game.
Did not make splashes like everybody thought it would.
No.
Pretty much any Tom Clancy.
I am. It looks fun. But, all right, so
Stealth.
when you Google video games 2016 on Google, our trusty friend,
It's
it says Final Fantasy, Dishonored 2, The Last Guardian, Overwatch, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Doom, Dark Souls 3, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Hitman,
Dark
The
Souls
Witness.
3, I think could take that if
I've
you
never
all-
played.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if you have all played it, like.
Forza Horizon 3, No Man's Sky, Tom Clancy's The Division.
Ooh, let's talk about No Man's Sky for a second. Take a dump on that
We don't need to. Everybody else has.
one. Okay, enough said.
Watch Dogs 2, XCOM 2,
Ah.
Gears of War 4, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Mafia 3, Firewatch, Pokemon Go, Inside,
Firewatch was an interesting.
I need to play Gears of War 4.
Okay.
Inside, Stardew Valley, Abzu, NBA 2K17, Quantum Break, FIFA 17, Street Fighter 5, Far Cry Primal, Batman the Telltale Series, Super Hot, Madden NFL 17, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Thumper.
I'm gonna say I think
Thumper.
he's only through like June right now.
Wait, did
Hyperlight
did
Drifter.
Arkham Knight come out this year?
This isn't
Last year.
This isn't in order. This is just popularity, right?
I think so. Well,
Sorta.
I'm guessing that Google's list is based off of the games that have been searched the most.
Yeah.
Dead Rising 4, Dragon Quest Builders, Persona 5, World of Final Fantasy, The Witcher 3, Wild... Oh, that was like a DLC. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's the full game.
No,
but,
that's
The World of Warcraft game.
Star Fox Zero, Recore, Unravel, NHL 17,
I heard it was pretty mediocre.
Skylanders.
Okay, I heard
which
it
you
was
can
a
get.
bummer.
You
I
can,
wanted to
I
play
heard,
it.
I heard it just had really good platforming. The story was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I really do want to play it. 'cause
I
it looks
download
really
the
cool.
beta for the because it's one of the cross-platform things you can do with Windows 10
Recore?
and Xbox.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I downloaded the beta. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna try it. And we'll see. Unravel, NHL 17, Skylanders, Imaginators, Oxenfree, however you pronounce it. World of Warcraft, Legion, and then Homefront: The Revolution. That's the final of the
Yes.
list. There's obviously tons more that came out this year,
That don't need to be mentioned.
but those were the most searched apparently. So
Yeah, I think Overwatch is going to take it for us, because of how much fun we have with it.
you agree? Disagree?
I'm saying for us, Overwatch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then that
But
does
Ed,
it.
May.
Bay. I mean, that's my vote. I
The
got my
winner
vote.
for the 2016 Chocolate Dollar Awards of video games, the best video game of 2016 goes to Overwatch. Yay!
Yay.
All right. So next of our categories, best TV show, including Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu originals. The stipulation with this is that it doesn't necessarily have to be something that began in 2016, but it has to have been active in 2016.
Gotcha.
And then as an active means at least a season. Like a single one-off special like Sherlock did, probably not.
Nope.
It's active.
But it wasn't like a full legitimate season. I mean, we could throw it in there if you guys really want to. We can change
Nah,
the rules.
you just said the rules were active.
So
Like, how is that not
so
active?
Daredevil season 3, Luke Cage,
Seen.
and Mr. Robot are my picks.
I've
I was gonna
Wow,
throw Stranger
Mr.
Things
Robot
in there.
was good. Oh, that was a good.
seen Luke Cage.
Very good.
That's it. And the first season of not Deadpool,
Daredevil.
Daredevil. So that didn't.
Are there any
this
other
year.
TV shows that you guys started watching?
Or not season 3, sorry, season 2 of Daredevil.
I watched Supergirl or whatever on.
Was that good?
What?
Did you like it? Do you want to throw it in the list?
It's not. It's just. It's like a you watch it every week because it's on kind of thing.
I get the feeling that we
It's not
watch
bad.
very different TV shows that we're not gonna find.
NFL.
I don't think that we're gonna find a
pretty
TV
the
good.
show.
cooking
Sporting
channel.
events.
The cooking channel.
College football.
I don't think we're gonna find a
You
TV
think I'm
show that we have
joking.
all watched. You know.
Cake Boss.
Cake Boss. Yeah.
Yeah, I
get the feeling.
Yeah, we can.
I'm just gonna
Maybe.
put my vote in for Luke Cage because that's the only one that's
Luke Cage.
Me too.
Did you watch? You didn't watch Luke Cage.
I haven't watched any of these active.
Do you have a TV show that you watched this year that was
Andy
active?
Griffin.
Yeah.
Heck, even if
No,
you didn't
I'm-
even see the active part, but just
I'm
the
trying to
TV
think
show
of a
you know
TV
is going that you really like.
The news.
Probably.
The Flash.
Yeah, I was gonna say the zoom. Flash was pretty.
Hey,
decent.
Barry Allen, the fast middle line.
Wait,
I liked Stranger Things more than I liked the Flash.
Is the Blacklist still going?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I did see like 4 minutes of an episode when my sister was at our house.
Do you want me to list it?
No.
Okay. Okay.
They said it was good though.
So Marvel is kind of dominating this year's list. Daredevil,
You know who we
Luke
are.
Cage,
Yeah.
and Stranger Things.
What's Stranger Things?
It's on
Um,
Netflix.
it's a
I think
Netflix
if
original.
I'd seen
It's funny,
Stranger
these are all
Things, I
Netflix
probably.
originals. Netflix is taking it by storm.
I think
And
I-
Mr. Robot that you guys didn't watch, but it's amazing.
I'll watch it.
Are we gonna do
Sometime.
favorite books?
You won't.
Just kidding. I don't favorite books either.
I think objectively, and this is just from like ratings and stuff. I think Stranger Things probably should win. I haven't seen it though, so I don't really know.
I think we should probably do Luke Cage actually.
But like, which one's better?
Luke Cage is better.
Really?
than
Okay,
Stranger
because
Things.
that's the thing.
Stranger
is-
Things got
Really?
way overhyped. I think
Really?
Luke Cage
Okay.
was very
Wow.
very
Okay.
good.
Well, that's the thing is I heard
I'd be
when I
interested
was
if
watching
you-
Luke Cage when Stranger Things kind of became a thing.
Yeah.
Who wants
And-
the last piece of cheese?
You do. And so like,
Unashamedly, Ed begins to chew.
Okay.
because like I don't know, they just talked it up a lot.
Yeah, they did,
Okay, so
but it was good.
Luke Cage,
But it was overhyped.
Okay.
Did
I'd
you
be
see
cur-
Luke Cage?
I haven't yet. I'm behind. So, winner of 2016 Chocolate Dollar Award for Best TV Show 2016 goes to Luke Cage. Yay!
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Grant.
All right, well, let's see. We're about 42 minutes into this, so I think it's probably a good time to go ahead and wrap up, unless you guys have any additional things. Oh, do you want to do trailers?
Favorite trailer of 2016.
/ most hyped for 2017.
I'm a 16-wheeler. Just kidding.
You could do most hyped to 2017.
It's a trailer. It was bad. Just forget about it.
What trailer are you guys thinking?
I don't know. We're gonna.
I
talk
liked
about
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the trailer.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
It was a good trailer. I think this was before I saw the movie Suicide Squad. The trailers had me very excited.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
that's the thing, is you can have a very very good trailer and have a terrible product.
And sometimes it lines up with Batman v Superman.
Yeah. You're just like, yeah, this is gonna be a crap.
This not gonna be good.
No.
What about any of the Rogue One?
Rogue One trailers
Star
were
trailers.
good. I don't think
Only
they had
seen
me
the first
super
one still.
hyped though.
Okay.
I've only seen the first one still.
I remember watching one and being like, oh yeah, and then the other ones I was kind of like, man.
What about Civil War?
Civil War trailers were good. I don't think they, like, I was already just super hyped. Just
I
Spider-Man.
think. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Spider-Man Homecoming?
it was good.
Do you want to throw it in there?
Oh, that trailer was actually really really good. I think it was better than the Guardians trailer, but that's just me.
Actually, when I saw Spider-Man in the
The mall.
Captain America Civil War trailer, I was disappointed because even if he was in the movie, I didn't want to know that. I do see why they put it in there, so people are like, "Ooh, Spider-Man!" So they go see
Hype.
it.
Yeah.
But I would have. I think I would have rather.
Would've rather been surprised.
And that,
I don't
like,
know.
people were definitely split like 50-50, kind of like on that.
Yeah.
Don't show us that. Do show us that.
Yeah.
Type deal. So
But
All in
not
all,
like
I
it
think they made
ruined
the
it.
smart choice to include it.
money wise,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Money-wise.
they showed him because then they could literally print money off of Spider-Man's.
First and foremost, Hollywood is a business making money, so they don't.
it's
know.
a business making money.
A business making.
So far we have Suicide Squad trailer, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 trailer, and
2016.
Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. Any other trailers or anything? Do you guys want to
The Warcraft trailer.
put it in there?
Don't type it in there.
See, it's
My-
weird. From the Rogue One trailer, I didn't know that there weren't going to be any lightsabers in the movie.
Or not a C-3PO.
Jonathan thought there weren't any lightsabers in the movie.
Grant, what were you gonna say?
It's alright.
I was gonna say my top 3-ish are probably Suicide Squad, and Spider-Man.
Okay.
I think Spider-Man is probably of those three the best.
I guess I'm just gonna say top 2. I guess. Never mind.
Do you agree?
Spider-Man.
best
Sure, why not? Just
You?
give it to Spider-Man.
What do you think?
I
Disagree if you don't.
I know I saw the Spider-Man trailer, but I don't remember enough about it. I do remember that I liked the Suicide Squad trailer, and that when you guys were like disappointed, I was like, oh, I thought it looked like a good movie. So, I guess that was right. But
I think the Suicide Squad trailers were actually the better trailers.
Yeah,
Than the Spider-Man.
I just can't get past how.
How bad the movie was.
Okay.
So I think we should award it with the asterisk of this movie sucked.
Okay. So, Suicide Squad, are we deciding that, or are we deciding
I think that's
Spider-Man?
what it kind of sounds like the general consensus
yeah.
is.
Okay. So,
They
Suicide's...
introduced the characters really well in those trailers.
Yeah, they did.
Really well.
And the movie they did not.
Like, really well.
They're like,
Okay.
hey, here are our characters. Hey, this is going to be a fun movie.
Okay, so the
Just
Chocolate,
kidding,
having a
it
good
sucks.
time, having a good time.
Chocolate Dollar Award for Best Trailer of 2016 goes to Suicide Squad. Yay! All right. So before we
Make a
close,
supersonic man out of here.
all right, before we close out, we're not going to award this to anything. I just want to know what's your guys' most anticipated movie for 2017.
This is tough.
I want to see what they're gonna do with Star Wars.
yeah, I was gonna say the only things I can even think of is there's gonna be another Star
Star
Wars and
Wars.
probably
Star Wars,
another Marvel.
Spider-Man, Guardians, Dunkirk because it's Christopher
Dunkirk looks
Nolan.
good.
I'm interested in that one.
I
a lot.
love Christopher Nolan's.
Actually, the King Arthur Legend of the Sword, it's not my most anticipated, but that does
It's
look
Guy
interesting to me.
Ritchie, and Guy Ritchie is very like different style.
Yeah.
And I like his movies. They're not good movies per se, but I do like his movies.
Okay.
So
Most anticipated, not most looking forward to, Logan.
Mm.
I'm like, I'm not sure about this,
I think-
but I'm really excited for these characters.
I'm definitely anticipating the Wonder Woman movie, just because if it's bad,
good.
I would give up on DC. If it's good, there's a little bit of hope left.
Rebellions have been
Yeah, I kind
Shut up.
of do think that with Wonder Woman. I think Thor Ragnarok. I don't know, for some reason I'm just like, oh yeah, I think Thor's cool now.
I like the Thor
Hulk's
movies.
gonna be in it, and like
Yeah.
it could be a very
And
very good movie.
after watching Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
more excited for Thor Ragnarok because
Again,
of the
spoilers.
post-credit scene.
But cameo, he will cameo in
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Star Wars, of course. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
I'm excited
honestly,
and anticipating that one.
Yes.
Like
I'm very
at this.
because if it's episode 5 for this generation, like episode 7 was episode 4 for
I
this
don't
generation,
legitimately
I
episode
heard
I
5.
will be
I've
so
heard-
upset.
I've heard Brian Johnson, the director, has been actively like saying like it's not gonna be
yeah.
what you're expecting. Like it's
I certainly hope
so. I'm hoping I'm
We
having.
kill off all the characters in the
Just kind
first
of a
10
social
minutes.
comedy in the Star Wars
yeah.
universe. More
It's
like
actually
It's like The Office in the Star Wars universe.
I'm really having problems.
It's actually the Social Network
Okay,
too.
I feel like at this point,
Gay
just because
Spider-Man's in it.
with coming out of Rogue One and everything, my most anticipated is Star Wars Episode 8.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'm going to say personally. Although a close second would probably be Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah. I love Spider-Man.
Is that
so
like a
much,
play
so
on
I'd
words
say.
kind of thing? Like he's
Yes.
in high school,
Yeah.
Homecoming.
That concludes this episode of the Chocolate Dollar Podcast.
Cut it off here.
You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter,
Don't do either of those things.
subscribe to us on iTunes and
Please
YouTube.
don't.
It'd be cool if we all
It's a
dropped our
trap.
mics on your floor.
Let's not.
Bang! Over and out.
Okay, thank you guys for
Forever.
listening to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Signing off.
Thank you for listening to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Check in next time